next thing we're going to learn is foot position, okay? So, if you're right-handed, you're going to start with your right foot to the back. That's because this is your power hand and you want to save that for your power shots, okay? That's the traditional way. Sometimes people don't fight that way, but this is how we're going to learn it, okay? So, what you want to do is you want to have the front toe kind of facing 1 o'clock, okay? And the back toe kind of facing 5 o'clock, okay? And you don't want to line your feet up. You never want to be foot behind foot. You never want to be like this. Line your foot, never. Okay, this will throw you off balance. You want to have one foot, you want to have this foot here, going outside of this foot. So if I'm here, my foot is here, this is where my foot is. Also, this stance is called closed stance. You never want to be here, showing both shoulders. This is wide open. This is way too much of a target for somebody to hit. Okay, they can hit you pretty much anywhere they want. Here, now they kind of have to reach around. They have to find ways, angles to try to get in. Okay, or else they're going to hit your shoulder. They're going to hit, they're going to hit your elbow. If they try to come in and punch, all you have to do is turn here. Because you can turn here and block. Okay, this is being closed. This is not 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, not 7-Eleven, okay? Make sure you keep that body here. You don't want to be completely sideways. Your chest is going to be diagonal, okay? So that you can attack as well. You don't want to be so sideways that you can't attack or counterattack, when you're in the fight. So right here, stay ready position, okay? Also, your back foot is going to be on its tiptoe about 80% of the time. The saying, always stay on your toes, it comes from boxing. Because boxers, they're on their toes about 80% of the time. That allows you more maneuverability, okay? Staying on the balls of your toes, okay? You can move this way. If you're flat-footed, it's much harder to move. Also, that makes you off balance, okay? Also, you don't want to spread your feet too wide, okay? If your feet are too wide, then you also can't move. It restricts your movement, okay? Unless you're absolutely great, like somebody like Floyd Mayweather. But usually, the typical thing, you don't want to have it too wide. This is about the distance you want, okay? Right here. You don't want this. It's way too wide. About right here, okay? And also, you want to bend your knees a little bit. This is called sitting on your legs, okay? Boxers call this sitting on your legs or sitting on your punches. That means basically you're kind of bending your knees, have some tension in your legs, because when you punch, the power comes from the ground all the way through the legs, through the hips, out through the limbs. So if you're standing up straighter, you're not going to be as powerful. Down here, you have much more leverage. Shorter people, you're much stronger because your center of gravity is closer to the ground, okay? You have better center of gravity. So staying low gives you more power. In boxing, when you're punching, you want to lean your weight forward into your opponent. This is how you box, leaning your weight forward. That's why you sit on those legs, tuck that chin down. Your head weighs about 7 to 10 pounds. So when you drop it, you're going to add that weight to your punches. That adds power. Okay, this is why you're here. Okay, you can move forward, punching, move back, keeping your body kind of leaning forward. You don't want to lean too far and get your shoulders going over that knee because you're going to be off balance. You're kind of just tucking it down and leaning forward. Okay, that's your stance. So that's right-handed stance. Remember, the front foot is at 1 o'clock. The back foot is going to be facing 5 o'clock. Okay? Conversely, over here, if you're a lefty, you're going to start with that left foot to the back. Okay? And so your front foot or your right foot is going to be facing 11 o'clock. Okay? And your back foot is going to be facing 7 o'clock. Okay? Just like this. Remember, don't step too wide. This is about how far you want to go. Don't line your feet up. Keep it a little bit outside or from behind that foot, away from that front foot. Okay, this allows you much more balance. This is called pyramid stance. Pyramid is the strongest structure that we have. Okay, so when you're in pyramid stance, it's much harder to push you over. You have much more balance. Okay.